In less than 24 hours, you and Taylor Swift might be dancing in a storm in your best dress. The star takes the stage to begin her two-night stint in Cincinnati at 6:30 tomorrow evening inside the jungle. Our Sky9 drone shows employees hard at work making sure that stage is ready for show business to give fans the night of their lives.
But just like we saw tonight, the weather isn't always so enchanted. There is the possibility of storms this weekend impacting Taylor Swift, the Reds, and FC Cincinnati games.
Most fans tell us rain or shine, they're coming and they're not going anywhere.
We're singing Rain, Rain, Go Away.
I guess we'll be listening for you guys to tell us what's going on.
I'm in the very top section, but yes, I'm going on Saturday.
WCPO 9 News anchor Brett Bagansky shows you what stadium leaders are saying about what could happen if that severe weather shows up.
We heard from city and county leaders Tuesday saying that the Taylor Swift concerts will go on rain or shine, but there could be delays if there's lightning in our area. So we wanted to find out what the contingency plan is in case that happens.
Yeah, I am so ecstatic. I cannot wait. I'm so over the top happy right now.
Katie Pachacano is going to the Taylor Swift concert Saturday, and to make sure she's prepared, she's getting down to the stadium hours before the show.
I know that I will be standing all day, and I have boots that are not going to be comfy, but it'll be fine.
But there's potential trouble. The forecast right now calling for multiple rounds of severe thunderstorms, not only Friday night, but Saturday night too.
I've tried to not pay attention to it because I'm just hoping for the best.
We have a plan in place. The show will go on throughout rain.
On Tuesday, Duane Haring, the Bengals director of stadium and event operations, said the only thing that will stop the show is lightning.
If that should show up, we've got a plan in terms of using all of our video messaging boards to communicate to the fans that are in the stadium.
WCPO has requested a copy of that weather contingency plan, but we haven't received it. We also don't know who makes that call to postpone the event, and outside of communicating with fans through their video messaging board, we haven't seen any other specifics.
And we drove all the way from West Virginia, far West Virginia, so it cannot rain.
Last month, Nissan Stadium in Nashville delayed the Taylor Swift concert by about 3.5 hours because of lightning in the area. The show ended around 1:30 a.m. with Taylor Swift's song Midnight Rain living up to its name.
Ponchos, raincoats, positive thoughts.
While Swifties hope this will not be a cruel summer,
I'm going to bring a poncho just to be prepared, just in case. But either way, obviously she's already done some rain shows, so I think she'll still put it out there.
They hope any potential storms turn out to be sweet nothing.
And you should still check with the stadium to find out what you can and cannot bring into Paycor Stadium, because much like going to a Bengals game, you will not be able to bring an umbrella inside. Outside Paycor Stadium, Brett Bagansky, WCPO 9 News.
Alrighty, the big talk is weather. We've seen a little bit of nasty weather tonight, and we're just hoping that maybe, just maybe, some of those bands will stave off in the middle of the show or in the middle of the game. Then we'll get it when everyone's trying to go home.
Speed up, slow down,
Right.
do whatever it takes.
Something.
Chief Meteorologist Steve Raleigh here with the latest track on this, Steve.
Yeah, bottom line is we're going to take a look at what's happening around the area right now, because we have some showers and storms here. We are going to see some showers and storms into the weekend for both shows. One correction, I don't necessarily expect severe weather. It is possible going into the weekend. Right now, though, you'll notice how there's some bands of these rain, real pockets coming in across both northern Kentucky and parts of southwest Ohio. This is part of a kind of a loop of a system that's cutting across the middle of the area right now, in the middle of the Midwest. So we're seeing these bands continue training, staying on the same tracks as it were. I'm a little concerned there might start being some minor flooding in some of these areas. Temperatures are in the upper 60s, low 70s right now. Let's take a look at some of these bands. You'll notice here from Lawrenceburg, Aurora, down through Florence, and then it just continues all the way down to Maysville, this one here. So it's kind of a circulation pattern. We see the same thing with this other band up through Westchester, Sims, Milford, and then stretching through Newtonsville, and then through the rest of the tri-state. So I'm looking for the rain and the storms really to come to an end overnight, and then we're going to get a whole nother round as we head into tomorrow and really through most of the weekend. I'll show you that timeline in a couple of minutes, guys.
Steve, thank you. Swiftie Mania really kicked off today with this monster merchandise line all through the banks. People even camped out overnight. Sky 9's giving you the view at the line's peak. It just keeps going. It closed early tonight because of the weather, but don't worry, the merch truck reopens tomorrow at noon, and that's the plan for Saturday too, when it will stay open through the concert.
Tonight, Taylor Swift fans who thought they secured parking are now out of luck. ParkWiz sent out emails saying the lots on 7th Avenue would not accept parking passes. We obtained an email from ParkWiz canceling an unknown number of parking reservations made through their website. The company said some locations were, quote, erroneously listed with incorrect rates. ParkWiz refunded customers, but now people will have to make other arrangements that could put them even farther from Paycor or cost more money now that concert goers might have to pay the day of.
And Over the Rhine Bar gets a Taylor Swift makeover. Cobblestone OTR on Race Street now calls itself Cornelia Street. It's decked out to represent the pop icon in every way you can think. We're talking about Taylor Swift themed cocktails, decorations, designs, and the background music is all Taylor Swift. In fact, the decorations all showcase each of the eras, their themes from each of her albums.
When you walk in the bar, you pop into Speak Now world. So there's hints of her music video from Mean with the train and the, and the banjo. Then you have stuff from Midnight's in there as well as the clock made of all 4 Midnight albums.
In fact, the bar had a listening party for Speak Now tonight. Cobblestone will be open as Cornelia Street until July 9th.
Our coverage of the Taylor Swift visit to Cincinnati continues. Swiftie Mania begins tomorrow with Good Morning Tri-State. You can get the latest updates on WCPO.com and our free WCPO 9 mobile app.